Hello everyone, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith. We are up against this ridiculously massive stone golem, and we are in the Arrival in Chains scenario of the mini Kickstarter campaign for Gloomhaven, and it looks like we're doing okay. We've got 6 damage so far on this stone golem, and our objective here really is to get him pushed back against these traps and obstacles to get past his shields, because we do not have anything that can wound him in order to get wounds for free every round when his turn starts. We also, the only other thing we could do is poison him, I guess, but those things seem too small and trivial. We need to put some big time damage on him. So let's keep trying to shove him towards the traps that are already wonderfully placed. So the first thing I'm going to do is focus on getting the Cragheart to go really early. And that's going to be using this, the 13. We really, not only do we want to generate some movement using the bottom to get off of this tile, we want to shove him into something. So heavy swing is what we're going to use, but 13 will ensure we hopefully go before him, I hope. In terms of the tanker, we need to make sure the tanker helps out the Cragheart and heals the Cragheart. Now, the tanker needs to be within a good range in order to do so. So this one here is not bad. And what we could also do is do this one where you and all adjacent... Oh, that's no good, actually, because that's to be adjacent. The rest is pretty... It's not really the best. Let me see here. This is a heal 3, which isn't bad. This would help the Cragheart out quite a bit. So the question becomes, the Cragheart will be the target of the Golem's next attack. That's almost guaranteed because he's got a 13, so he's going to be going after, and he's closer as well. So we need to heal up the Cragheart for sure. So then the next question becomes, what can we do in order to help him? Not too much. We can heal him, and we need to maybe just generate some movement. So let's do something like, let's use this one for movement, which is just going to help get us closer. So we're going fairly early in this round and hoping that that turns out for us. I'm going to go ahead and pull this card. 28, perfect. So we're going ahead of him. That's okay. Oh, it looks like the golem's going to suffer damage. Nice. So that's rare. So we're going to go ahead here and begin. Now, remember at the very end of each round, if my character is still sitting on this particular hex... Oh, and sorry, the one thing I forgot was because I get pushed back too. So when this trap did its... Or when I got hit for damage here because the trap went off because I was in one of these hexes, one of the scenario effects says that I get shoved back 2 spaces, I believe. I'm just going to check. Yep, it says take trap damage and push 2 away from C. So C in this particular case is the very middle of this board here. So getting pushed 2 away would push me here and then here. So I'm that far away from him now, okay? So now we're all set up and ready to go. Cragheart's at the first turn. He's going to go ahead and do his best. So the crazy thing is we need to get up close to him in order to hit him, in order to push him into the damage trap. So we got to use this for 2 movement, which we can go 1, 2. So now we're close up to him. We're now going to do this attack 3, and we're going to go ahead and pull a card and hope that we get something that will hit him. Yeah, guys, we got through with 1 damage on his shield. So we had 3 shield, but we got 4, so we got through his shields. We're going to shove him now into this trap, and this trap here, like the others that are in this particular scenario, I believe, let me just double check, we got 2, so that's going to be 5 damage on him. Awesome, guys, we're doing all right. So I like what I'm seeing so far. So he's going to fall into here, this trap disappears, and 5 damage goes on him. So now we've got him up to 12 damage. We're getting there. And then we're going to, it says here, you may push the target into hex. This is talking about whether or not you want to push him into a hex with a obstacle, but these are traps, and I'm more happy to do that right now. So this is discarded. I'm going to do this right away with the Cragheart. I'm going to use the minor stamina potion. It says during your turn, recover up to 2 cards from your discard pile. I'm taking both of these cards back so I can do this again on the next turn. I'm going to shove him again into that last one to kill him is my hope. That's it for the Cragheart. Now we're going to go ahead with the Tinker, who's next. The Tinker is pretty far away. We have a heal at range 3. He's too far away to do it. So I'm just going to use this. It says move 2 and heal adjacent enemies, but or allies, sorry. He's not adjacent, so that doesn't apply. Discarded. Now he's going to do a heal 3 on the Cragheart. who's likely to take the brunt of whatever is going to come his way from the golem, but at least now he's a little bit more prepared. And then we're going to go ahead with the golem. So the golem, sadly, is not going to stay put. Now, this is a question, yeah, we couldn't have done anything to keep him there either. So he's going to go ahead and move, but he's not going to move because he's got range, remember? So Issac has given him a range of 4. So when he has a move and attack, he doesn't want to get disadvantaged by coming here. He's going to shoot from here. So he's going to attack me. He's going to attack with a 6, which is nasty as heck. And then we're going to pull a card and really, really hope that this isn't bad. Now, I don't get any retaliate for this stuff either for any of these because he's never been beside me, which sucks. So +1 on top of that is 7. So that's way more damage than we can possibly take. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to have to choose to get rid of a card. So again, he's getting hit pretty badly. We're going to probably go Cloak of Invisibility soon, by the way, guys, as well. Because we got those. I'm holding out on those ones because I think we can brave it instead of hiding in the shadows. So the one that we want to keep this, we want to keep this, we want to keep that. Healing's good. This one's probably the one to go, I think. So Sentinel Growth, we'll throw that one away to negate the damage. And then it says the Stone Golem is going to suffer a damage as well when he did his attack. So now he's got 13 on him. Remember, we're going after this side though, so we need 6 more. So when we shove him into this, it won't be enough. We'll need to generate another attack that gets past his shields in order to kill him. So that is the end of the round. Nobody is on any of these hexes, so we are okay that way. We have nothing to shuffle, so let's just get right into the next round. We know, obviously, we just need to generate movement and push him again, so I'm going to go do the same thing, 13 and 57, to try to hope we can get very early in the round. For the Tinker, he's only got 2 cards left, so we're going to use both of them. This will be my backup plan, is to move 2 and use an attack 3 to try to hit. We'll see how that pans out. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off, but we'll do our best. Range 3, let me think here. If I was 1, 2, and then range, I don't know. We'll see depending on where he lands. It could be dicey. So 34 and 13. So that's our cards. We're going to go ahead and flip for the Stone Golem. 65, nice. So he's going way late. That's awesome. So now we get the Craigheart going right away. We're going to use his move 2, so we're going to move him to here, or we'll move him 1, 2, so he's here. Now we'll discard this card, and we put that over here in the discard pile. We're going to go ahead and do our attack 3. This is where we really need an extra 1 on top of this. So here's hoping, guys. This is it. If we get past his shield by getting a +1 or higher, we are good. Yes, we did it. So 3 plus this is 5. His shield blocks 3 of it. We put 2 on him. And then, guys, the last thing we do is we shove the Stone Golem into the trap using the last portion of that. He gets hit for another 5 damage. And that Stone Golem has fallen. We have done it. We have beaten the level. That is awesome. So this card gets discarded now. We still have, really with this scenario, because these are all spawn monsters, there's no coins to gather, so there's no point in going any further. But I do get another turn with the Stone Golem's done, so he can just flip his cards over. All this stuff can go away. He's dead as a doorknob at this point. We have successfully completed this scenario. I love it. It's awesome. Now what I'm going to do is use the Tinker's cards to get as much XP as possible. So this, I have to be within range 2 to do this heal. So that's too bad because I can't generate the movement to get close enough to the Craigheart. He's too far away. So that isn't the best. So I can't really, I was hoping I could do that. That would have been great. So there's really nothing else I can do with these 2 cards because I can't generate movement and use a bottom again. So sadly, I can't use those to get any extra XP. So they're just discarded, and that is it. That's the end of the round. We are done. We've completed it. We get to read the conclusion of this this journey to see what is coming up. So here's the conclusion, guys. Conclusion, the heat from the golem finally subsides, and you look up once again to the robed orchid, dreading what she will say next. As she emerged from the awning, the cheering crowd once again falls silent. True specimens of combat, she announces. We have been entertained. Return them to their cages to await our future desires for diversion. The chains around your ankles grow taut, drawing you back into the antechamber doors. You have no desire to perform this prison until you are in this prison until you are killed. You may be weak, but now could be your best chance for escape. Rewards. We get 2 check marks and a steel ring. Very cool. And at this point, guys, this is what is left to us. So how are we going to escape? Break your leg irons and climb up out of the fighting pit, or bide your time and wait for a better opportunity? So this is what's left to you guys. The link is in the description below of all the videos for this particular scenario. So go to Board Game Geek and make sure you vote. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was fun. We managed to get through it. We actually did pretty good. We still had quite a few cards left in this guy's hand. Craighart was getting very low, though, only had 4 left, but we made good use of our cards. And this was a fun one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned. I learned some stuff from you guys as well. Again, very, very appreciative of the feedback. Love the support. You guys are amazing. Keep it up, and let's get this solo community built and growing. And until the next video, guys, thanks for watching, and keep rolling it solo.